Trump keeps sending mixed messages in his war on Iran, even as the Senate moves to control his war powers, while Tehran vows any return to war will feature many more surprises. Here's everything you need to know about the past 24 hours.
We're going to end that war very quickly. They want to make a deal so badly.
We're locked and loaded. We don't want to go down that pathway, but the president is willing and able to go down that pathway if we have to.
Once again, U.S. President Donald Trump has told lawmakers the end to the war on Iran is imminent, and claims to have paused the strike on Iran at the request of Gulf countries. He says Tehran has 2 to 3 days to strike a deal or face renewed military action. But while Trump talks tough, lawmakers in Washington are pushing back. The U.S. Senate has moved forward a war powers resolution to limit his ability to resume strikes on Iran without their approval, a rare challenge to his authority. This move comes amid anger over the war's $29 billion price tag. Despite the vote, it's far from a done deal. Trump can veto it himself, but Congress could still override him. While some in Washington are finally seeking to restrain Trump, the U.S. is still refusing to take responsibility for one of the deadliest incidents of this war. The strike on a girls' school in Manab that killed 170 children and school staff on February 28, the first day of the war. Admiral Brad Cooper, the head of U.S. Central Command, appeared before the House Armed Services Committee to answer questions over the attack.
So that's a no. We will not take responsibility for something we very obviously did.
It's a complex investigation. The school itself is located on an active IRGC cruise missile base.
Absolutely.
It's more complex than the average strike.
To clarify, the school is not located on an active military base. There is one, however, not far away. Iran called Cooper's claim an appalling lie and the strike a war crime. Tehran also issued its own threats back at Trump. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said in a post on X, "With lessons learned and knowledge we gained, a return to war will feature many more surprises." He also points to a U.S. Congressional Research Service report highlighting U.S. military losses during the war, including that Iran shot down an F-35 fighter jet. This war continues to pull in more actors, with Russia's President Vladimir Putin meeting his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping days after Trump's visit to Beijing. Moscow is betting that the disruption in the Strait of Hormuz will push Beijing to depend on Russian energy that can be transported over land. Russia has also renewed an offer to take in Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium. A similar deal existed under the JCPOA, which Trump abandoned in 2018. That's it from me today. Stay with us on Al Jazeera for all your updates in the war on Iran.